It's a season for rookie camp, OTAs, and minicamp, and today we're looking at the Buffalo Bills and getting a look at Maxwell Hairston, see what he's doing on the field, watching him work through some drills and everything else. Before we dig in, though, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at what these players are doing behind the scenes at rookie camp, minicamp, OTAs, training camp, workouts in the gym. Whatever we can find, we react to it. And you want to see what your players are doing behind the scenes at practice, you're going to want to know. Click that button, stop missing out. It's going to be right here. But we're looking at Bills rookie camp, Maxwell Hairston. We're going to loop this and keep talking ball, but here we go. Here we go. Number 31 right there, right up in the middle. And we're getting speed. We're getting explosiveness. We're getting some talent. Maxwell Hairston was a huge riser throughout the process. Huge riser throughout draft season. He was getting mocked in the second round, the start of mock draft season, started rising up to the first round, put things on notice with the 40 time with that speed. He's a hitter too, come up and make the play. You got him as a good insurance policy. Watch the back pedal, light on the feet. Watch, boom, coming in and out, coming in and out. And you look at the Bills draft, they invested heavily in the defensive side of the ball. One of my favorite corners, Dorian, fell in the draft and they nailed him. I like him a lot. He's going to add some talent too. I believe he's going to climb the depth chart to some degree, but you got some talent there. I thought that was a good steal in the 6th round, I believe, if I remember right. And TJ Sanders, right? There's another value too you guys got in the draft. The Bills killed it. Bills killed it. Maxwell Hairston, big-time riser throughout the process, attacks the ball. But you're looking at a guy, watch his movement. Watch, boom. Getting in there, a little slippage. Right there on the field. Not on him, really, I don't think. Looking like some of the grass was peeled up a little bit. Here we go. There's Dorian Strong himself. I like Strong. Bills fans, I like Strong a lot. I like him as a prospect. I'm not talking him up like a generational guy or anything like that. I'm saying for the value, what you got, you might catch yourselves a good cornerback. He might end up being a starter one day or a good role player, but you got yourselves a good prospect there. Watch him in minicamp and training camp. Not going to lie, watch the feet. Watch the feet there, though, Hairston. Watch him go. Solid player. Solid player. Watched him climb the board throughout the draft process. And what does that tell you? People go back, they look at the film, they're like, oh, this guy's good. This guy's good. Big media comes by, looks at the film, and they're like, oh, this guy's good. Watch it. Smooth. Smooth. Very smooth athlete. Very smooth playmaker. One of the draft needs was corner. They had one come their way. The Bills did, and they pulled on it. They pulled with one of the best cornerbacks in the draft. They got some athleticism added to the team. They add a lot to the defensive side of the ball. They got more defensive backs, more linebackers. They really came in through the draft. They pounded the defensive side of the ball, and it was a good defensive draft. That's one thing about it. You watch a lot of people, they mainly cover the offensive side of the ball, mainly for fantasy football and betting terms. But this was a good defensive draft. It had a good top of the talent level, was good on the offensive side of the ball. The offensive side was good at the top in the first couple rounds on the offensive line. The meat and potato positions for football at the NFL level was very deep this year. That's why you caught some weirdness in this year's draft, too. Because you also had a deep running back class, a shallow quarterback, and a shallow wide receiver class. And you have talents like this on the defensive side of the ball that you got a little bit cheaper than expected. Some people had him mocked a little bit higher than this. I think this is a good asset, a good player to have on your team. Good value, solid cornerback prospect. Happened to fall to you guys in the draft. I think you guys got yourselves a good talent. Like I said, Strong's another good get. Strong's another good get. And with it being deep on the defensive side of the ball and also deep at the running back position, guys like Strong, who I kind of had graded like 4th round-ish. I had him graded a couple rounds higher than what you guys got. And then I believe a lot of other people who ranked that deep had him higher than that too. I think that's going to be a good get. Look at the length on their arms right there. It's going to help you assist with the ball in the air. Look at that. Both of the DBs. Dorian Strong looking good. Looking solid. I know we didn't see much, but I'm excited about that prospect. I like back-end prospects on the roster. Back-end draft picks, the late-round guys, the guys that fell, the UDFAs. I like that type of thing. Some of you guys came here for Maxwell Hairston. I'm talking about the other player. I like those. 37's moving pretty good. 37's moving pretty good. But the Bills killed it in this year's draft. I like what they did. They got some players that I like. So maybe if we're going to be wrong, I'm going to be wrong and the Bills are going to be wrong. But I like it. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.